Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, two of our area teams clash as the South Central Satellites host the Knox Redskins. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. We welcome you to the launch pad of Union Mills, Indiana 46382. T-minus 28 minutes until liftoff as we are set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 30th basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen both of these teams in action and have spoken with both head coaches on the Saturday Sports Line. That is Jason Breeden of the Redskins and Matty Bush of the Satellites. When we look at the Satellites, head coach Matty Bush is in his second year as the man in charge. The Satellites started their season on the road against Wheeler and fell in a tight one, 53-50. They then hosted Hobart and fell in an even tighter one, 54-53. They picked up their first win on December 6th against Trinity Greenlawn, 58-33, and then fell to conference foe Couch, 62-41. We saw the Satellites take a tough loss on the road to the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays in the Nest. It went into overtime where the final was 52-50 off a last-second floater by Cole Wilcox of North Judson to seal the deal. Since that time, the Satellites have gone 8-6 through the last 14 games. Notable wins came against John Glenn, 54-40. Conference opponent Boone Grove, 79-72. Hebron, 62-57. And most recently, Argus here in the launch pad, 65-42 this past Tuesday. The Satellites come into tonight's matchup at 10-9 on the year and 2-3 in Porter County Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Jay Huerta, averaging 14.7 points per game. Right behind him is Noah Howard, averaging 10.4 points per game. And rounding out the top three is Jack Cashel, averaging 9.3 a game. Braden Lautenbach leads the team in rebounds, averaging 5.9 per game. Clayton Stroud leads the team in steals, averaging 2 snags per game, and also leads the team in assists, averaging 4.6 dimes per game. The Satellite offense is averaging 55.5 points per game, and their defense has allowed 50.1 points per game up to this point. With us this evening is our sports analyst, is Justin Ruff. You strapped in for liftoff, Jay?
I think so. I think I'm just enjoying this JV game. It's a 20-point lead, but you get players that don't normally play getting points. Special moment, fun. But I'm glad to be here in the launch pad here with you, Mitch.
Yeah, 53-33 as the Satellites JV team leads the Knox Redskins. But your thoughts on the varsity team of the Satellites here late in the season?
I'm liking the direction that South Central is how they're playing, heading towards sectional play, Mitch. I know me being an awesome host with you, I do my research when I come into. I don't want to go into a game blind, so I watched film on them in their last game against Washington Township. And Washington Township is a pretty good team.
Yeah.
And I saw that score. They only lost by 2. I'm like, I got to get my hands on this film. So I watched that. And Haschel had himself a game.
He does. He has good games.
He had 27 points that game. And you have him playing. He's not even the leading scorer. So you have him and other guys stepping up like Howard and Jay and the player of the week that you guys
Athlete
had.
of the week, Clayton Stroud.
Yeah, I mean, guys like that, they have a lot of players, Mitch, that can do damage and are good pieces for this team. And like I mentioned, you have Haschel doing what he's doing, heading into sectional play. Other guys stepping up.
Yeah.
They have a sectional that we have 4 teams in that sectional that we cover.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to have our eyes open in this sectional that they play in. So this team could do special things here in the next couple weeks.
Well, we turn the page and look at the Knox Redskins. Head coach Jason Breeden is in his first official season leading the boys program. They began their 2024-2025 journey hosting conference foe Tippecanoe Valley and fell 68-21. We saw them then host the Winnemac Warriors in the War on 35 on December 10th and fall short 56-35. They then traveled to LaVille for another conference matchup and lost, unfortunately, 65-27. We saw them again on December 20th, right before Christmas, as they hosted their heated rival of North Judson and fell 34-19. Since that time, the Redskins have gone 2-12 through the last 14 matchups. The 2 wins this season came against John Glenn 60-50 and Pioneer 51-47. During that stretch that I just spoke about, as the Redskins come into tonight's contest at 2-16 on the year and 1-4 in Indiana Northern State Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Miles McLaughlin, averaging 15.7 points per game, and then right behind him is Cole Jordan, averaging 6.4 points a game, and rounding out the top 3 is Kane Weber, averaging 5 a game. Weber leads this team in rebounds, averaging 5.3 boards per game. McLaughlin leads the team in assists, averaging 2.4 dimes per game, and leading the team in steals is also Weber. He is averaging 1.4 snags per game. This Redskin offense is averaging 35.2 points per game, and their defense at this time is allowing 54.8 points per game. Justin, it's been a tough year for the Redskins. Give us your opinion.
It has been tough. And this, of course, this normally doesn't happen for Knox. They usually have, teams that go out there and really put up points. Now, we got to remember, Mitch, that this is Coach Breeden's first year here at Knox. This is definitely, Knox, you're coming in, there's adjustments to be made, and some of these players are, adjusting to a different style, which is never easy. However, this is a very young team, Mitch. They have no seniors. A bunch of the guys that are stepping up, scoring some points, are freshmen. And, of course, you have Miles in there doing work. He has another year.
Right.
So, I guarantee next year you'll see another step forward of what Coach Jason is trying to do here at Knox. So, again, this is tough this year. But, if they can continue to just listen to the coach, buy into what he's doing, good things can happen will happen for the Redskins.
And is this the first game that you've witnessed the boys' team of Knox?
I live. Yes, so, I've seen them. I'm seeing them online.
And one thing I want you to pay attention to is the tenacity and the energy that head coach Jason Breeden brings. I mean, He'll come up to the half-court line. I mean, he gets into it. And I always like coaches like that. It makes you feel like they're in the fight with you.
Yeah, and he's kind of, I guess we can call him a younger guy, right? He's a younger guy. He's younger than us. And he's from LaVille. I mean, he's from this area. I mean, but a cool thing about this matchup, these schools aren't that far away.
No.
And they're 25 minutes away. And, I think Knox is winning the series. Last year, South Central went to Knox and beat them by 2 points.
Yeah.
Pretty good game. So, of course, we're going to see Coach Jason at it tonight, possibly in the half-court line. It's going to be in senior night here.
Yes.
Lots of people filling in these bleachers. Fun to see. I'm glad to be here. Fun. It's going to be a fun game, I feel like.
It's always fun to come to the launch pad. And, with meeting people over the last couple of years, they're surprised that we cover South Central, but I've talked with Harold Welter. He's covered South Central since 1969 when they flipped the switch. So South Central has been one of WKVI's area teams since way, way before I got here. I just want to put that out there. South Central is a WKVI team, and we are honored to be here as they take on another one of our area teams in the Knox Redskins, as we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA boys basketball action. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste that feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
You bet. Thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report here in the latter portion of the season, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Matty Bush of the Satellites and Jason Breeden of the Redskins after this break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Redskins. It is Jason Breeden. Coach, you were in the launch pad. Hope you're strapped up and ready for liftoff. Taking on the Satellites, what have you learned about them?
You know, South Central, they're in year 2 now under Matty Bush coaching them. They do a lot of good things on offense, a lot of dribble penetration, things that we're going to have to really sit down and guard one-on-one to contain them. Defensively, they bring good ball pressure. They do some run and jump, and we're going to have to really take care of that basketball and value it on offense.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are really coming together, playing some good ball here as of late. Of course, we talked a couple of weeks ago. It's a learning process, and you're going through the steps, the necessary steps. Is there anything in particular that you're looking to see on the floor tonight?
Yeah, this time of year, you could say it's the dog days of the winter season. You could say it's the dog days of basketball season. I'm a firm believer that the teams that continue to really hit their stride are the ones that are mentally locked in and ready to play. So I'm just looking for that hustle and intensity from the start. I'm just looking for guys that are just going to be working hard and coachable throughout the whole game and this last week of the regular season.
Message to Redskin Nation here on the road.
We appreciate all the support, and we're going to go out and get it like usual.
Coach, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, I'm talking with head coach of the South Central Satellites. It is Matty Bush. Coach, you're going to see a Knox Redskin team the last couple of years. This has been a good battle between you two, but they've been struggling this season. What's something you've picked up in learning about them?
Well, I've seen they have had a little turnover this season, attrition, and they got some new guys that are playing more. And lately, watching them on film, they play really hard. The McLaughlin kid's a really good player, really good at attacking the rim and strong and physical. And they play really good defense, aggressive defense. So
yeah, talk about some things that you're happy about with what you're seeing with your team, and also maybe something you want to see tonight.
Kind of similar to last year. I think we're starting to play our best basketball here late in the season. Again, every time I talk to you, it's about defense first, and so we're looking to come out with some defensive intensity and try to get some fast break baskets and get out and run a little bit.
Yeah, a message to Satellite Nation here at home. I know it's senior night.
Get loud. We have a great crowd tonight, so get fired up and be loud tonight.
Yeah, talk about your seniors real quick, how important they've been for you in your program.
Yeah, Braden Lautenbach and Clayton Strow, they've been amazing leaders for us. Both verbally and by example. Two of the hardest workers that I've really ever coached, and whether it's in college or in high school. They just bring it every single day, and I couldn't be more proud of them. It's a little bit, bittersweet having to have them in their last home game here, but I know that they're going to do great things.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Redskins. It is Jason Breeden. Coach, you were in the launch pad. Hope you're strapped up and ready for liftoff. Taking on the Satellites, what have you learned about them?
South Central, they're in year 2 now under Matty Bush coaching them. They do a lot of good things on offense, a lot of dribble penetration, things that we're going to have to really sit down and guard one-on-one to contain them. Defensively, they bring good ball pressure. They do some run and jump, and we're going to have to really take care of that basketball and value it on offense.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are really coming together, playing some good ball here as of late. Of course, we talked a couple of weeks ago. It's a learning process, and you're going through the steps, the necessary steps. Is there anything in particular that you're looking to see on the floor tonight?
Yeah, this time of year, you could say it's the dog days of the winter season. You could say it's the dog days of basketball season. I'm a firm believer that the teams that continue to really hit their stride are the ones that are mentally locked in and ready to play. So I'm just looking for that hustle and intensity from the start. I'm just looking for guys that are just going to be working hard and coachable throughout the whole game and this last week of the regular season.
Message to Redskin Nation here on the road.
We appreciate all the support, and we're going to go out and get it like usual.
Coach, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School boys basketball action, what are your keys to the game as a Knox Redskin, Justin?
You got to set the tone. This is senior night. You're going to have a lot of effort coming from South Central. If you're not, set the tone and limit any easy buckets when it comes to transition.
Flip sides, keys to the game for the Satellites.
You got to focus on Miles, right? You got to really limit him. Any touches from him in the paint. Make him see. Let's see if he can shoot any threes tonight here in the Satellite Dome.
That is our keys to the game. It's now time to sit back, pop open an ice cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Hello, Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Miles McLaughlin. The two guard is Dayton Yeck. Starting small forward is Cole Jordan. The power forward is Tegan Johnson, and the center is Cade Weber. For the Satellites of Union Mills, Indiana, starting at point guard is Jake Huerta. The two guard is Noah Howard. Starting small forward is Jack Cashel. The power forward is Clayton Stroud, and the center is Braden Lautenbach. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for tip-off. As LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company, quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From the launch pad of Union Mills, Indiana, we are strapped in and ready for liftoff as we welcome you to broadcast number 30 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the South Central Satellites and the Knox Redskins. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition does continue here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in your area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight at the launch pad is Chad Haschel. The scoreboard operator is Joanne Grant. The official scorekeeper is Tammy Nedza. Our officials for this evening are Tyler Richards, Jeff Rohde, and Mike Winter. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have Justin Ruff on the call. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for liftoff from the launch pad in Union Mills, Indiana. T-minus 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Jay, we look around our other area teams in action tonight. The North Judson Santerre Blue Jays are 9-11 right now. They're on the road to take on Hebron 12-8. What do you think happens?
The rematch, right? Rematch from last year's sectional title game. I'm sure Hebron remembers that. They're having a pretty good year, 12-8 right now. Coach Guinness, he knows what he's doing. He's been there for a while, but again, I guarantee they remember what happened almost a year ago. That was a heck of a game. We were there at that game.
No
that was
kidding.
a fun game to broadcast there. But
I can't believe that's been a year ago.
It's been almost a year. Yeah,
wow.
It was in March, and North Judson they've got a different team a little bit this year. Different guys stepping up, but again, they have a good coach as well. So he knows what he's doing too.
The Tri-Township Tigers are 4-15. We saw them last night take a tough loss to the Culver Cavaliers. They're back in action, hosting Hammond Science and Tech tonight, Jay. They're 6-16. Do the Tigers pull out a win?
I mean, they easily could. I think they match up pretty good against Hammond. It's a team that they feel like they can win. But that was a close game. I mean, a tough game, tough loss last game they have. But we're heading to it, Mitch. We're getting sectional draw this weekend.
I know, it's crazy.
So I guarantee Tri-Township will bring it tonight as well. I feel like.
Well, all of that lines us up for our game tonight, our third area team and our 5 area teams in action tonight. Here we are. We see 2 of them. It's the South Central Satellites and the Knox Redskins. We've talked about the Redskins. We talked a little bit about the Satellites, but I think from the Redskins' point of view, they feel like they've been playing the best ball that they've had all season long. And talking to a couple of the players, I had a quick word with Miles McLaughlin a little bit earlier while I was waiting for my interview with head coach Jason Breeden. And he told me, Jay, he goes, we're playing the best ball we've played all year. I feel good. My body feels good. Of course, coming off that football season, that can wear and tear you down. But then on the flip side, the Satellites, they've got some swingmen. You talk about Jay Huerta out there that's going to be providing amazing minutes. And then the shooters, Noah Howard, Jack Cashel can pop off as well. The last couple years, this game between the Knox Redskins and the South Central Satellites, it has been one to watch and one to remember. I don't know if the Redskins will have the same luster as they've had against the Satellites the last 2 years, which tells me they've got to come out early and they've got to come ready to play right at the tip.
Absolutely. It's like I mentioned, keys to the game. That is one of them.
Yep.
Set the tone. Make sure that there's, kind of just, blow the air out of the balloon, right now. Right off the bat.
Yeah, right away. You have to get going.
The seniors, they have a couple of them. South Central does. So, you want to make sure that you just that there's no Cinderella game tonight. There's no fun stuff going on if you're Knox. That should be a thing. So come out, really punch them in the jaw there. Get just more energy and effort than them. South Central, like we mentioned, they have a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
They have a lot of guys who can come in and score the basketball. They do great in transition. Their defense is pretty good. Cause issues in their press. And that's what's been an issue sometimes for Knox. Not a lot of guys besides Miles that can, really handle the ball, with like full pressure all the time.
Right.
So, but with Knox, so they're actually in the last 40 years they're winning this matchup here, 22-15. I always love looking at that, the history of this matchup. So they're beating
out of how
South
many years?
Central. The last 40 years.
40 years.
Last 40 years, 22-15. Knox is winning this one. But again, I'm sure they don't. I'm sure there's not a lot of like between these two teams. I don't know if they're rivals. I don't know if that
but
falls
they're always
in that
on
category.
the schedule.
They're always on the schedule. I mean, they're 25 minutes away.
Right.
It's an easy drive, but yeah, I'm sure that it's going to be. I'm guessing, Mitch, we're going to see a lot of energy and effort right off the bat. I think for both squads.
And that's what the Satellites like to do. They want to push it in the transition.
Yes.
And
they're
they'll
good
move
at
quickly.
it.
They're going to be quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we're barely going to have time to look down and look back up. It's going to be on the other end of the floor. So it's going to be a workout for us, too, tonight.
I love it. We like to work out. You can't tell by looking at us.
Yeah, right? It's been a couple of years. COVID ruined me, Jay. I'm telling you what, I had it going. I had the six-pack. I had everything.
Oh, boy.
I was popping right there in 2020. Man, COVID ruined me, man. I'm using it as an excuse 5 years later.
Hang on to it.
I'm hanging. You can hang 2040. Yeah, COVID. It ruined me.
It's awful.
We'll take a quick break. We're 4 minutes away from liftoff. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana high school basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
This music is brought to you in part by Euphoria Music. Shout out to Nick J all the way from Evansville tuning in tonight. We're all the way up north there, Michigan, Nick. We hope you're enjoying your evening as the South Central Satellites host the Knox Redskins in the launch pad. T-minus 2 minutes until liftoff. Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build your home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Finally, Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop. Recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. This is Indiana High School basketball on KVB's WKVI. Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. And here we go. MOT, Moment of Truth tonight, Justin. We go through the starting lineups for those just joining us Our LAP Waste starting lineups, as we announced a few minutes ago, I should say. Starting at point guard for the Redskins is Miles McLaughlin, the junior. Starting two guard is Dayton Yeck. The small forward is Cole Jordan. The power forward is Tegan Johnson. The center is Kane Weber. The Satellites point guard is Jay Huerta. The two guard is Noah Howard. Starting small forward is Jack Cashel. The power forward is Clayton Stroud. And the center is Braden Lautenbach. As I announced, our public address announcer tonight is Chad Haschel. The scoreboard operator is Joan Grott. The official scorekeeper is Tammy Nedza. And our officials this evening, Tyler Richards, Jeff Rohde, and Mike Winter. And like I said, with us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we have Justin Rupp on the call, Winamac alum himself. Oh, man, this is going to be fun tonight as we stand by to turn things over to our public address announcer, Chad Haschel, here in the launch pad. We're ready for liftoff, folks. You better be too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Satellite Gym for tonight's IHSAA Varsity Boys Basketball matchup. Tonight, the South Central Satellites host the Knox Redskins. Matty Bush's Satellites enter tonight's contest with a record of 10 wins and 9 losses. Redskin coach Jason Breeden's squad enters tonight with a record of 2 wins and 15 losses. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at any IHSAA event. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated, and please enjoy the game. At this time, please rise and gentlemen, remove your caps for our national anthem. Performed tonight by the SC Pep Band, featuring seniors Colton Barnes, Jeremiah Carpio, Valerie Horn, Sophia Marr, Trenton Payer, Gavin Simons, Levi Vandekar, Carly Wilt, and my very own Isabella Haschel, who will be performing the national anthem for their very last time.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen throughout the week on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI. You can catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Hey, folks, we're not just WKVI. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WYMR and WKVI. Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. They're in Plymouth tonight as the Maconaquah Braves are in town. So feel free to flip back and forth to stay up to speed in your local area. There is not another company in this area doing what KVB has been and will always be doing for your communities. Such an honor to be doing this. They're going through the starters here this evening at the launch pad as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. When you hear these live reads throughout the evening tonight, remember them. These are the businesses that care about what we do. These are the businesses that are paying us to make sure that we're able to do this. We're not doing this for charity. We're doing this as a business because the local businesses see what we do and how important it is for these communities. So remember to spend your money wisely. Spend it locally. Spend it with the people that want this in your backyard. Shout out to the sponsors tonight. I'll get off my soapbox. It's now time to bring in our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. We always love our sponsors, baby. Tegan Johnson's in the middle for the Redskins, along with Braden Lautenbach, the senior. The two seniors on this team for the Satellites on senior night. And here is our web printing JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away. They'll have to redo it here. But Clayton Strauss, the other senior on this Satellite team, our Tyler Ross WKVI Athlete of the Week. And our web printing and JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away. And the Redskins will control it. It's Miles McLaughlin.
Real South Central on a man-to-man.
Johnson over to Cole Jordan. Extended wing in front of the Satellites bench. Up top to Kane Weber. Around the world to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin on the far side of the court. He's taking on Jack Cashel. He picks up his dribble inside to Tegan Johnson. Back out, 3-ball on the way.
Beautiful pass. That's a good start.
With a nice splash, 3-0, and that's exactly what the Redskins needed to start. And here come the Satellites. It's Jay Huerta bringing it forward. Kicks it over. Noah Howard. Now to Jack Cashel. Looking inside to Lautenbach. Nothing there. Back up top. Huerta, top of the key. 3! In and out. No good. Fight for the rebound. Lautenbach saves it to Haschel. Back to Huerta. Why
He's
not?
A sniper. He's a sniper, Mitch.
Baby! 3-3 early here.
Back-to-back threes. You love it in this type of gym. Beautiful shot.
Now here comes Miles McLaughlin. Jack Cashel's all over him. Miles gets around, gets into the paint, back out to Kane Weber, swings it over to Tegan Johnson. Johnson back to Yek. Yek over to Miles McLaughlin. Haschel slips. He needed to attack. He didn't. Back up top to Weber. Here comes Weber inside.
That's a charge.
Yep. Oh, no. They're going to call a blocking foul.
He didn't know. He didn't know what to do, the ref.
He almost did call the charge.
He almost did that, but you know what? I feel like that was not a good call. No disrespect to the ref. He extended the arm. And I feel like that's probably what he saw there.
And
that's why he's like,
but
he probably saw that his feet were not set right. But who am I? I'm just a guy with a microphone. I go blah, blah, blah.
Out of bounds play. They get it into Miles McLaughlin. He can't get it to go off the glass. It's rebounded by Jack Cashel. He pushes it forward to Noah Howard. Back to Jay Huerta. This is how fast they're moving, folks.
Yes, I love it.
Then over to, Noah Howard, another 3. No good. The ball is loose. Haschel saves it back to Huerta, fakes the 3, drives inside, pops from 18 feet, and he gets it to go. 5-0.
He can make tough shots look good.
Yes.
I mean, that was a tough shot. Usually as your coach, you're like, but then he makes them like, all right, good job. Get back on D.
He's just a swing man.
He is, man. He's a good shooter. Beautiful shot.
Weber up top to Miles McLaughlin. Swings it over to Yek. Now to the near corner. It's Tegan Johnson. He's driving baseline on Howard. Howard skip past far corner. Yek, another 3. Overshot it. Rebounded by Johnson on the inside. Back to Yek. Top of the key. 3.
Get him.
Ball.
Pay attention to him.
6-5. Redskins lead by 1. 5:50 to go here in the launch pad. We are orbiting. It's Jay Huerta, top of the key, near corner. Noah Howard fakes the 3, drives inside, has space, far corner. Clayton Strauss fakes the 3, thought about another one. Then back up top to Howard, swings it over to Huerta. Huerta takes the pick from Lautenbach. Switch comes. Miles McLaughlin's on him. Back up top to Clayton Strauss. Loose ball. Knox. Redskins dive on it. But Strauss still has it. He drives inside. Lays it up. No good. And we have a whistle on the inside.
I'm liking the energy. I'm liking the effort right now for both squads, Mitch. They're both of them and they're getting good looks too. I think on both sides, we got some good looks for both teams.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Strauss kicks it near corner. It's Jay Huerta. He's driving baseline. Then to Braden Lautenbach. Loose ball. Here comes Miles McLaughlin. 1-on-2. Lays it off the glass. Confidence.
Just in awareness. awareness that he had two guys chasing him like a hawk.
Yeah.
And he knew
he stayed strong. That's a
a
play you could get injured on.
Right, and he didn't let up the speed. I mean, he's a fast individual. He's not a slow man.
Yeah, he's quick.
And so
he's
kept
the rushing
that speed
leader
going with the ball in his hand.
He's the all-time rushing leader at Knox.
I think you have to have speed for that, right?
Howard pops a three, top of the key for the Satellites, no good, and it falls to the hands of Miles McLaughlin. It's 8-5, the Redskins lead right now, and you can tell they're starving to prove they're better than their record shows.
This is a good start right now for them.
Weber up top to Johnson, swings it around the world to Yeck, now to the near corner, Tegan Johnson. Or no, this is Cole Jordan, my apologies. Jordan back up top, Kane Weber swings it over to Yeck, now to Tegan Johnson.
They're really backing up on Weber, and there he goes with a three.
He popped it, no good. He's going to track down his rebound right to Miles McLaughlin, inside dump off the Tegan.
Unselfish play. He leads the team in assists too, and that's why, man.
Right away, Satellites on the other end. Entry pass to Braden Lautenbach at the low block. He's too low beneath the basket. He shot it and he couldn't get it to go. It's rebounded by Kane Weber. 10-5, the Redskins in control here. 4:10 to go in the opening quarter.
Really good start here for Knox. And again, you see how much they're off some of these players like Weber. He doesn't have a defender in his face.
Another three by Dayton Yeck is no good.
That's a foul, yeah. They got him.
And
they
a
got
whistle
Weber
on the inside. Is it Weber?
Yep, over the back here.
So that'll be his second foul of this evening. Team's second in this quarter.
That is number 2. We'll see what Coach Braden does here. 2 fouls in the first quarter. That's tough, pretty tough here for the big man down inside.
So now Jack Haschel brings it forward. He's attacking, picks up his dribble. Inside the left elbow, back up top, Clayton Stroud. Now to Jay Huerta, deep three on the way.
Too much space.
Splash, Jay Huerta. 10-8 here.
I didn't really see who was guarding him. I don't know if that was Miles or I think it was. Got to get up on him. Be a little bit more tighter, especially now since he's got two.
He's got 2
shots.
And now here's Cole Jordan driving baseline back out to
He's
Yeck.
chucking it
corner splash, Dayton Yeck.
Speaking of being tighter, we got to be tighter on number 22 there, man. Beck. He's got 3 of them now, Mitch.
We're trading buckets as we orbit. It's into Lautenbach, and now a whistle on the floor.
I see you, number 22.
Kane Weber will check out. Checking in for him is number 3 of the Knox Redskins, Chase Fletcher, the freshman. Braden Lautenbach will take a seat, and stepping in for him is Brody Grass, the sophomore. They kick it in near corner. Clayton Stroud,
there he is.
Deep
big boy. Big boy.
It's rebounded by Grass. His putback's no good, but it's saved by Haschel. Inside, back to Grass, puts up the shot, and the foul's called on Tegan Johnson.
Grass, this is a 6'6", tall individual, long legs, gets the rebounds. That was a good right-hand hook when he got that rebound off the bat. He's got a promised future, too, if he continues to get stronger. Yeah, work on that inside play.
Listed as 6'6", sophomore. He misses the first of 2 as this broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Second free throw's no good, and now a whistle on the rebound. Miles points at Clayton Stroud, and it is on Clayton, his first of the night. So fighting for that rebound, and the Redskins have it here. It's Miles McLaughlin. Brings it across half court to Dayton Yeck, who's having a night already. It's Tegan Johnson. Over to Cole Jordan. Cole with it, trying to find McLaughlin. Far side of the court, he does. Far corner. McLaughlin's driving baseline. Nice Euro step.
Nice.
Gets Clayton Stroud in the air. He couldn't get it off the glass. The Satellites push it forward. It's Jack Haschel between his legs. Oh, no, he threw it away. He tried to get it to Brody Grass, and Grass was driving baseline. It just missed communication.
I mean, that's a play that, if you're coach, you're all right with, because you can get back, set up your defense, and see where you can get another stop here.
McLaughlin.
Sorry, Mitch.
No,
they're really
fine.
forcing Miles left here.
They are. And now it's Yeck over to Tegan Johnson. Swings it around to Cole Jordan. Cole with Noah Howard on him. He's attacking. Drives baseline, skip past the Yeck near corner.
In the hole.
And it rattles around for a third 3. This is the start the Redskins needed. 16-8 here. 1:45 to go in the first.
That's his 4-3.
Oh, 4.
That's number 4.
My apologies.
I see you, young fella.
And now here's Jack Cashel back to Noah Howard. He's driving inside, attacking, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson, and now a loose ball foul.
That was really good. That was a really good rebound by Tegan Johnson. He extended the arms. It was like a Dennis Rodman situation. If he would have kind of dove, he would have been on a poster. You know that poster?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really good rebound.
The foul was on Grass. That's his first. And now here are the Redskins. It's Dayton Yeck. Jay Huerta on him. They want to stop that. They want to put out that fire. They put Jay on him. And now here comes Miles McLaughlin on the inside attacking. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Grass.
Making it tough. So the Satellites are making it tough when Miles gets in the paint, which they should.
Oh, here comes Huerta.
Oh, boy.
Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Clayton Stroud, and his putback goes. 16-10. Under a minute to go. Here in the first, the Redskins get that start we talked about on the Coca-Cola pregame show they needed. Boy, did they need it. And now here's Miles McLaughlin. Jack Cashel on him.
Really taking away that right hand. One of his favorite things to do, hard drive right.
Oh, and here's driving inside Chase Fletcher. He gets one to go off the glass. Got by his defender, and he made it look easy with a left-hand layup.
That was a good freshman move. Heck, man. Lots of Knox, they have a lot of younger guys, like we mentioned. Really good for the Knox future.
Huerta's going to hold it for one shot here. 15 seconds to go. He's going to pop it from the right elbow. No good. Rebounded by Fletcher. Here's the last 10. Redskins will have it here for one shot. Miles pushing it forward. Under 5, 4, 3, 2, fading. No good, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 18-10. The Redskins get the start they needed and lead the South Central Satellites. Second quarter action on the way.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
We are orbiting from the launch pad as the Knox Redskins lead the Satellites 18-10. We told you these two teams like to go at each other. As we go to the second quarter, the Satellites have it. Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. It's Noah Howard at the top of the key. He gets it to the far corner to Jay Huerta. Entry pass to Jack Cashel. Trying to make a move on Yeck. He hits the deck, and he will travel.
Yeah, he got a little bit too aggressive trying to post up and just lost his footing a little bit. But that's not a bad play to get Jack Cashel involved here. Like I mentioned, he went off against Washington Township the other day. Getting him involved is important, Mitch.
Ooh, stolen. There he is. Stolen by Jack Cashel. Picked the pocket of Kane Weber to Jay Huerta. Near corner 3, Noah Howard! Splash!
Woo, and that was all caused by Hassel's defense there. That will get him going. That will do it.
And here comes Miles McLaughlin. Oh, man, I love these two teams.
Yeah, they go at it. And their style of play now.
They play well together.
It's good.
Against each other, I should say.
Yeah.
And checking in for the Satellites for Clayton Stroud is number 22. That's Logan Turkovitz. And then also Cole Jordan will come in for Kane Weber here.
And Weber's playing with 2 fouls, Mitch. So, I mean, he's going to be in for a few minutes, maybe a couple, and hopefully he doesn't pick up that third.
Redskins get it in. The Yak up top. Heck's playing with some confidence tonight.
Yeah, they threw Huerta, I think that's pronounced it. They threw him at Yek there because he's already knocked down 4.
Put him out.
Yeah, put the fire out.
Yek has it. 4 threes in the first quarter. That's a good night by my book.
Yeah, get a play going for him. See if the fire's still going here in the second quarter.
McLaughlin, Huerta switches on him. He picks it up at the right elbow. Dump off the Tegan Johnson. Makes a move off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Brody Grass. And the Satellites have it. Here comes Jay Huerta crossing half court. Down by 5 to Grass. Deep 3, far corner. No good. And it's rebounded by Cole Jordan. And we have a whistle on the inside.
That's on. Looks like it's on number 22, Logan. That is his first. Okay. Like I said, Mitch, I think to get Dayton Yek going here, give him another play, get that confidence, continue that confidence that young man has right now.
Yek has it over to Cole Jordan. Jordan back to Tegan Johnson. Swings it over to Dayton Yek near corner. Huerta on him. Then back to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin has Jack Cashel on him. Now he drives baseline. Here comes the double from Grass. Back out to Tegan Johnson. He's going to pop a 3. No good. Too hard. Rebounded by Grass, and he gets it to Huerta. Huerta, Jack Cashel makes a move, gets inside. Tried the dump off pass to Logan Turkovitz, and it just goes out of bounds.
I like the idea. He juked right and drove left with his left hand into the paint. Threw it with a pretty good left-hand pass, but Logan just went the other way right there in the block. Went block to block and just threw it over there.
Miles will bring it forward for the Redskins. Behind his back on Haschel, then to Tegan Johnson. Up top to Cole Jordan. Jordan makes a move. Jump step, stops the low block, has the ball still, back out to Tegan Johnson. 18-13, 5:15 to go in the first half here. The Redskins lead, and here's a 3 for Miles McLaughlin, no good. And it's rebounded by Turkovitz for the Satellites. He gets it to Huerta. Here comes Jay making a move. Skip pass far side of the court to Turkovitz. Then up top to Noah Howard. Splash! Oh, man. 18-16 now.
Okay, Mitch, this situation right now for Knox is important to continue to get going here in the second quarter. I mean, they're South Central, they're in a 6-0 run here in the second quarter. They haven't had a shot off for Beck yet, so they need to get him going. Yak.
Oh, pulled the chair on Miles. It didn't matter to Tegan Johnson, and he gets it from 14 feet. Now we have a whistle on the inside. The officials want to come together here. Oh, my gosh. They're going to call a flop.
Yep, little flop warning there. They do that nowadays.
I know. LeBron ruined it.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, I love Miles' game. He loves to get others involved. Again, like I mentioned, he leads the team in assists. He averages almost, 16 points a game?
Yeah.
But he wants to get others involved, which I really love for the junior there, Knox.
Used to just call that pulling the chair.
Yeah, heck. Yep.
Are we getting to be that old? No,
here's another one by Howard.
Key, no good. And it'll be tracked down by the Satellite.
Shoot it again, young fella.
Back out to Howard. 3, no good. Rebounded by Turkowitz.
Shoot it
back
again,
out to
young
Howard.
fella.
Third time's the charge.
I see you, 13, with a smile on his face when he does it. Love it. That's his third three-point shot, Mitch.
1-point game. The Redskins lead 20-19. 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's McLaughlin getting inside, picks up his dribble. Short corner, the double comes, and Turkovitz steals it, and now here come the Satellites. Where it's a dump off inside, number 21. He lost it. That's Luke Lautenbach, and a foul is called.
I thought he was going to score there, Mitch, and I was like, timeout. Get that timeout ready.
That would have given the Satellites a 1-point lead here.
Redskin foul, number 22.
Dayton Yek.
First.
So that'll be Yek's first here. Noah Howard to take it out underneath their own basket.
I guarantee they go at Howard again here.
Where to near corner. Block 3 by Miles McLaughlin. He steals it. Holy cow.
Wow,
here comes Miles now. 2-on-1.
Look at that speed.
Off the glass, no good, and it's rebounded by Lautenbach, Luke. And he gets it to Jay Huerta. Boy, what a block by Miles.
That was very
and now
good.
Here's Brody Grass. Entry pass to Turkovitz. Logan Turkovitz, and there's the timeout by head coach Jason Breed. The Satellites fight all the way back and take the lead 21-20, Jay.
I mean, what Knox did in the first quarter, like we said, set the tone, and I feel like they did. They had an 8-point lead in that first quarter. Heading in the second quarter, South Central's like, no, sir, This is senior night. We want to be here, and with the Satellites take off, and right now they're doing that in the second quarter, Mitch.
Kerry Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance at North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Welcome Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them today at 574-896-5138. Finally, tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Quite a fight here between these two teams. It is reminiscent of the last 2 years that I've been a part of this. Whenever the Satellites and Redskins get together, something just happens. And like you had talked, you look the last 40 years of this matchup, the Redskins kind of owned this battle between these two teams, you said. Yeah,
but not by much, but they are winning it, yes, and I'm sure South Central's aware of that. Heck, look at that move.
Oh, wow. Man. Miles McLaughlin, a low block, turnaround shot. He gets it to go, making it look easy. The Redskins take back the lead, 22-21. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Oh,
look at that.
Almost stolen by Chase Fletcher. It's tracked down, though, by Luke Lautenbach. Almost stolen by Kane Weber. Lautenbach saves it. He gets inside. Stolen by the Redskins. Dayton Yeck has it. It was stolen by Kane Weber, and now here comes Yeck.
Coach Braden said something in there, in that huddle.
Yeah, fired him up.
Fired him up. Game of runs.
Yeck hands off to Cole Jordan. 2:30 to go in the first half. He finds Kane Weber. Weber to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher with it. Gets it to Miles McLaughlin. Miles. Near corner, Cole Jordan. Jordan driving baseline. Here comes help. Puts it off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Luke Lautenbach.
You got to get that freshman going, too, Cole Jordan. He usually does some good things offensively for Knox, and he is scoreless as of right now.
Grass has it, gets it to Jay Huerta. Huerta back to the far corner. Noah Howard, three. Wow. No good. Rebounded by Grass. Back to Huerta, fakes a three, drives inside. Dump off, nice to Turkovitz. Is no good, and it's rebounded by the Redskins.
Dayton Yeck, man, got up for that rebound. Small guy. Here we go.
Oh, Chase Fletcher, three near corners, no good. Rebounded by Noah Howard. He's pushing the tempo. Here he comes, 1-on-3. Oh, my gosh, he's going to take them all. Turning around, shooting it, no good, and a whistle on the floor.
That was kind of impressive by Noah Howard. He drove left. He tried to beat like three Redskins to the basket. Then he turned to his left shoulder, shooting a right-hand hook. And I do believe, Mitch, he's a left-handed shooter.
Yeah.
And doing that with being confident enough.
He's a baller.
To do that he is a good little baller. I like it.
I remember him his freshman year thinking, my gosh, he's going to be good.
And look at those light blue shoes. It's like
he's
North
walking
Carolina
on air.
blue.
He's walking on air, man.
Here's that freshman.
Bryson Venice for three. No good. He checked it a moment ago. Rebounded by Miles McLaughlin. His putback's no good. Loose ball. The Redskins try to save it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be satellite basketball here.
They're making everything tough in the interior for Miles McLaughlin right now. And the refs are just letting him play. There's nothing, too physical there in their eyes. Miles doesn't like it, but he's a physical individual.
He is.
So he
likes the contact.
He likes the contact.
Ashel gets it to the near corner. It's Clayton Stroud, who checked in a moment ago. Our Tyler Roth, WKVI Athlete of the Week, tried to get it to Jack Cashel. It slips through his hands. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Satellites here. It hasn't been many, though.
No, but that was really good defense by Knox. Kane Weber stood his ground. Nothing around, number 33 there, and caused the turnover. That was a good defensive play by the Redskins.
Dayton Yeck has it, and he made the move before he dribbled. Travel called, a turnover by the Redskins here.
Now, you know what? I think sometimes in travels like that, it confuses the referees. I think right there he just had really quick feet. I don't know if he traveled, just his feet like dancing feet. I mean, Yeck, he looks like a speedy guy.
Well, and you can tell the intensity in this game is up there. As Haschel gets it to Noah Howard. He drives in.
That's a foul,
Nothing called there. And head coach Matty Bush is just beside himself. He wants something called. Didn't get the first reach. Didn't get the second. It goes out of bounds. It stays here. Satellite basketball. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Clayton Stroud to take it out. Kicks it up top to Turkovitz. Turkovitz then to Noah Howard. Howard then to Clayton Stroud. Slips through his hands. Almost lost it. He saves it. Dayton Yeks on him. Man-to-man from the Redskins as it had been all night.
All right.
Here's Jack Haschel.
All
Three ball!
Get him going. That's his first points of the night, and it's a big one here with 16.7 in the second quarter, Mitch.
24-22 is the score. The Redskins will have it for one final shot to either tie it or take the lead and go to the second half. My goodness, this is going to go down to the wire, I have a feeling, Jay.
Really good second quarter by the Satellites.
McLaughlin makes the move. Last 4 seconds here. He's going to take it himself all the way to the hole. No good.
Shoot it.
Last second try is no good off the rebound. He's upset. He couldn't get it to go, and that will be the end of the first half. A much more tightly contested defensive effort here by these two teams. 24-22. The Satellites lead the Knox Redskins at the end of the first half. We will take a break and come back. This is Indiana High School basketball. Just listen to the ambiance. We're going to take a break and come back. More sports talk on the way in the KVB halftime show. We'll break this first half down with our sports analyst, Justin Ruff, after this.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
Is the score here in the KVB halftime show. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean. Tonight's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong Air Dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. I am accompanied by sports analyst Justin Ruff. Well, you glad you showed up now?
Well, heck yeah, man. It's like, I got to ask you this. Do we get paid extra if the game's enjoyable?
That's a great question. I'll have to get Lenny on the line for that. That's a great question.
I think it's something to be discussed.
If there's more that you have to provide in the moment, you know, if it's a blowout, you don't really have to provide as much excitement, I guess, right?
Yeah.
In this game, you have to kind of do a little bit more. Kind of what Tony Ross always told me. He'd say, hey, man, if there's a big play, you better deliver.
Deliver it.
You got to deliver it. You can't let it down.
And I think those two teams delivered right there. That was an exciting.
We talked about the Redskins having to come. They needed to come out with that energy, and they did, Jay.
They absolutely did. And they did in the first quarter. South Central came out in the second quarter. They outscored Knox 14-4 in that second quarter. I mean, just both teams just really going after it. It's like it's hard to point a finger on which team had a better performance there. I mean, you got South Central's up by 2.
I think you could give the first quarter to Knox.
Yes.
And then give the second quarter to South Central,
absolutely.
I'd say.
It's split down the middle. It's great because you got Yak shooting threes in that first quarter. Didn't hit one. I don't think he shot one in the second quarter. He's got 4 of them.
The D got on him.
And you know what's wild is Miles, he only has 4 points. He averages 16. I feel like he'll get he'll get going a little bit more here in the second half. But like I mentioned, the Satellites are doing a really good job containing him, forcing him left, which he doesn't like going left more than he likes going right.
Right.
And anytime he steps 2 feet or 1 foot inside, they're making it tough on him. And props to South Central there making that happen. But, you know, with South Central, I think you got Noah Howard going off as well.
Yeah.
He has 3 threes and good things by
He's
Jay.
A shooter.
He's a shooter. Yeah, Jay's doing great things as well. And then you have, of course, guys like we mentioned, Clayton and Haschel stepping up. But just overall, that was a fun game. It's a fun half so far here in the Satellite Dome. I kept calling it a dome. It's not really a dome.
It's the launch pad,
man. Satellite launch pad.
We're orbiting right now, man. We're floating around in space.
When you first got here in 14 or whenever it was, were you kind of like cool? I mean, it's the launch pad.
Well, I came up with that a couple of years ago. I had asked at the time John Haggard, the athletic director, I said, hey, what's the name of your football field? And he said, well, I guess we don't really have one. And I said, well, can we call it the launch pad? And he goes, yeah. So I just kind of forced the envelope on it.
That.
I kind of forced the envelope on it. But I'm sure someone in the past has called it that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But I just call it in general the launch pad because they're the Satellites, you know. I just think the whole story behind South Central and coming up with their mascot is so cool.
It is cool.
You know, this whole corporation began in the space race era.
Yeah.
So, you know, going to space was a big deal. And you know, I'm a big history buff, so I love anything to do with the Apollo missions, the Gemini missions. That's just kind of something I get into. Let's not get too nerdy here. I go down the wrong. Let's talk about their watches they wore in space. I can have an hour conversation about that.
Please don't.
I'm kind of a watch nerd. But anyway, this is a big-time game between the South Central Satellites and the Knox Redskins. You kind of look at it on paper, Jay. You probably sit there and think, okay, well, the Redskins, they're having a tough season. The Satellites are probably going to get this one. But I kind of had a feeling in the pit of my stomach. I said, I don't know, man. The last couple of years I've seen this matchup, these two teams just go at each other.
Right.
There's just something about like you said, they kind of mirror each other off their athleticism.
They do. And Knox, their last game against Wheeler, it came down to the wire, too. And Wheeler's having a pretty good year as well. So, you know, it's really hard to tell, especially, you know, towards the end of the season, you got to have guys like Yekwa, he just did in the first half, go off like that. So it's really important, though, for Knox, again, do what they did in the first quarter. Really come off, get on that court, and really go at it again. I think they took a step back in that second quarter because South Central took a huge step. When they
switched Jay Huerta on Yek,
that was huge.
That kind of snuffed out that 3 threat.
Yeah. And they pay attention to Yak and Miles more.
And Miles is having to work a little bit harder when he goes on the inside. They're fighting there on the inside.
Yeah, there was a possession where Miles wanted to go right so much.
He just couldn't. He just would not let him.
Again, they're making everything hard for Miles, which, again, it's not unusual this year that Miles has seen something like this.
Right.
I mean, he's the prime focus on every team they go up against. And he's used to that.
He is at this point.
So I feel like he'll adjust here heading into this second half.
We thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. 24-22, the South Central Satellites lead the Knox Redskins in the launch pad of Union Mills, Indiana. More chat after this.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley REMC want to keep you safe.
Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. Second half action on the way. Tight ball game here. Indiana basketball at its finest, 24-22. The Satellites lead the Redskins.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM. The Valley.
Orbiting here from the launch pad in Union Mills, Indiana, as we start the second half. The Redskins have it in a loose ball foul. What was called there, Jay?
A charge. It looked
charge.
Like a little push off by Miles there, McCaughlin, and picked up his first foul.
So we start the third quarter. The Satellites have it now on their end of the floor. It is Clayton Stroud getting it into Braden Lautenbach. He almost lost it. He saves it far corner. Entry pass to Jack Cashel. Dump off.
Loved it. Beautiful pass by Noah Howard. Good cut by Jack Cashel. Just good basketball play there.
26-22 now. And it's Miles McLaughlin bullying his way forward. And they're going to call him for an offensive foul again. He's being a little too rough there, lowering that shoulder.
And that's kind of what happened the possession before. Just trying to use his physicalness too much, and that was the same ref that called him. Now he's watching like a hawk. Look at him. Like, no more of that,
He is keeping an eye on him. Haschel's going to pop a three. Top of the keys, no good, and it's rebounded by Tegan Johnson. Johnson finds Miles McLaughlin, and head coach Matty Bush is just laughing. I think he thought, wow, you guys are feeling confident tonight. Kane Weber now has it to Tegan Johnson. Jake Huerta all over him.
Oh, wow, look at that D.
He's going to pick the pocket, and now they're on the floor. Whistle.
Kind of jumped on Jay there.
Satellite basketball, Redskin foul.
They're going to call the foul on Jordan.
That was good defense by Jay, man. He was all over
He knew
Johnson
what flavor
there.
gum he was chewing.
Yep, sure did. Good hustle.
So now here comes Clayton Stroud across half court. Leading by 4 are the Satellites. Jack Cashel has it, feeling good with Dayton Yeck on him. Back out far corner. Clayton Stroud fakes the three, drives inside. Back out. Noah Howard fakes the three. Now he's going inside. Attacks, puts it up, and he gets it to go. Noah Howard with the help of Clayton Stroud.
I see you, Junior. What a beautiful take. Kind of flipped it up with a little right hand. Again, he's a left-hand shooter, and him being able to do that.
And now Miles is attacking into the paint. He can't get it to go off the glass. It's rebounded by Jack Cashel. Pushes it forward to Noah Howard. Near corner. Skip pass far side of the floor. It's Jake Huerta. Fakes the shot. Drives in. Back out. Haschel fakes the three. Now he's going inside off the glass. And he'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2.
Mitch is kind of entering danger zone for Knox. You don't really want South Central to take full control, and that's what they're looking to do right now with a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
Almost, it could be 8 here.
So Haschel goes to the line. Culver's Portside Marina is part of this broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your watercraft taken care of by contacting Culver's Portside Marina at 574-842-5000. We appreciate their support. The first free throw from Haschel is good. The second one is on the way. And it is good as well. 30-22, 8-point lead for the Satellites. And a good start to the third quarter for them. Miles McLaughlin brings it across half court for the Redskins. Taking on Haschel. Here comes the help as he gets the low block. Dump off to Kane Weber, then to Dayton Yeck. Top of the key three is no good. And rebounded by Jay Huerta to Noah Howard, far corner. Back to Clayton Stroud. Looks inside, skip pass, far side of the floor.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Haschel
boy.
attacks. Wow. Takes on Tegan Johnson, and he gets it to go off the glass. 10-point lead now, and head coach Jason Breeden will call a full timeout.
It's a necessary timeout. I mean, it was 24-22 heading into the third quarter. Now it's a 10-point lead. I think they're on an 18-4 run.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, adding on to the second quarter. Goodness.
And that just, there's something, the Satellites have tightened up on defense. They're paying attention to the guys that are getting hot for the Knox Redskins. Yep. And then for the Knox side of on their side of things, okay, now that they've shut this down, what can we find elsewhere? That's kind of the conversation.
Adjustments, and that's why, you know, you tip your hat to Coach Manny Bush there. I'm sure he's talking, look at him right now. He's getting into it. You know, he knows what needs to be done, and the kids are reacting to it, and that's a good thing to see. And like we mentioned, especially only a few games left, Mitch, here this regular season play in Indiana high school basketball. Love it.
Much fun. So much fun. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports.
It's going to be interesting to see here, Mitch, what Coach Breeden draws up to get them going. Something easy to get their confidence up. Cut this inside a 10-point lead.
McLaughlin has it to Tegan Johnson. Now to Dayton Yeck. Yeck to the near corner. It's Miles McLaughlin. And he can't get it to go baseline. It's rebounded by Clayton Stroud. He gets it to Jack Haschel. Haschel dump off the Braden Loudbach, the senior on senior night, makes it happen on the inside. It's 34-22 now, the Satellites lead. And here comes Miles McLaughlin. He gets it to Chase Fletcher, near corner. Up top to Kane Weber, swings it over to Dayton Yeck. Yeck then to Tegan Johnson. Skip pass near side of the floor. It's Miles McLaughlin. Pops from the short corner. He can't get it to go. Kane Weber will save it. He gets it to Tegan Johnson. Johnson dump back off to Kane Weber. He can't get it to go off the glass. He comes up with his rebound. Fading away. Nothing called. A bump happened, and it's rebounded by Jack Haschel here.
Nothing going the Redskins' way right now. Nothing's falling in.
Oh, my goodness gracious. NBA three from Jay Huerta is no good, and it's rebounded by the Redskins. Chase Fletcher has it. He gets it to Miles McLaughlin, into Kane Weber. Now to the near corner, Dayton Yeck. Up top to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher skip pass to Johnson, then to the far corner, Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin up top to Kane Weber. He's going to pop a three, top of the key.
Ooh. Not a bad shot. I mean, they're leaving him wide open, and the stroke looked good, kind of rolled out there. But if you're South Central, that's what you want.
Haschel attacks. They call the foul, and Redskin Nation can't believe it. They're going to send Haschel to the line to shoot two. What'd you see?
It kind of looks like he got him, but I'm trying to be quiet a little bit.
We have Redskin fans around us. He's trying to stay calm. We don't have a nice, comfortable booth way up high where we can hide. We've got fans sitting right behind us.
But you know what? Props to the South Central Nation and Knox Nation to fill in these bleachers. I mean, this is Indiana basketball to its finest.
Yeah, no, this is awesome.
This is a really good atmosphere here.
First free throw from Haschel is good, as Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. Brody Grass will check in for Haschel as he hits the second, 36-22. It's been all Satellites for the majority of the second, actually the whole second quarter and the majority of this third now.
They're in control full out right now. Knox have not scored yet in this second half. You know, Miles is out of his rhythm right now, and I feel like the old Knox Redskin teams are. And it's props to South Central's defense.
Miles has it at the low block, turnaround shot, nothing going. 3:13 to go in the third, and here comes Jay Huerta.
You like saying that last name, don't you? I can't really say it. It's hard for me to say.
Driving baseline. He floats one up. It's no good. It's rebounded by Turkovitz, Logan, and then he gets it to Noah Howard. Around the world, up top to Clayton Stroud. He finds Turkovitz on the inside, and he's going to get the and one. Oh, man, it's all Satellites right now. 38-22 with the old-fashioned three-point play on the line. Wow.
Looks like that was on Fletcher.
His second. As Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Big-time shout-out to Jim Collins. Huge fan of Redskin Nation. He's part of Redskin Nation. He'll miss the three-point opportunity. It keeps it 38-22, and here come the Redskins now. Up top to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher now to Miles McLaughlin, near side of the court. Turkovitz on him. He's going to attack, lowered his shoulder again. This time they're going to call a foul on the floor. He's going to have to be careful there, Jay. He's not only at risk of picking up another offensive foul, he's kind of at risk of potentially getting injured.
Right. I mean, he lowered it, and then he also lost his footing because he's a little bit out of control.
Something could happen.
Yeah.
Tegan Johnson gets it into the far corner. Now to Kane Weber. Skip pass near side of the floor. It's Cole Jordan. Jay Huerta on him. Up top to Kane Weber. Then over to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher attacks, gets it to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin brings it out to the near corner, then up top to Cole Jordan. Jordan over to Tegan Johnson. Johnson back to Kane Weber. Weber now to the near corner, Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin back up to Kane Weber. Weber over to Tegan Johnson. Then to Cole Jordan. They're standing around, Jay.
Yeah, nothing flowing. Nothing looks right here for Knox. This is a rough possession here. I would set something up offensively.
On offensive play.
I mean,
loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chase Fletcher.
I was just going to say something is not with South Central's defense, something's going to end up going their way because their defense is so accurate and good.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. A little poke by Noah Howard. He got it, and now timeout by South Central.
We'd run a simple motion, where the bigs would come down, pick for the guards. They'd come out to the wing or either the wing or the corner.
Yeah.
And then the point guard would either drive to either side, and then that person would replace, just to kind of keep that motion going, to keep the defense moving. But the Redskins aren't really at once. They're just kind of standing and watching the guy with the ball right now, which is not what they were doing in the first quarter.
No.
They were moving that rock around left to right.
And swinging it pretty well.
Swinging, yes.
And they, in that situation, I would have probably ran some kind of set play, which they ran.
Right.
Just get them a good look or some kind of movement.
Right.
Again, that's props to South Central and what they're doing defensively here, really stepping it up after that first quarter.
Noah Howard's going to pop a three. Far corner, Noah Howard. And he liked that when he showed off the little finger guns there.
He's feeling it with those light blues on.
19-point lead for the Satellites. It's really opened up for them. And now here are the Knox Redskins. It's Tegan Johnson, far side of the floor. Gets it to Kane Weber, then to Cole Jordan. Jordan.
Nothing.
Back to Weber, inside to Miles McLaughlin. Fakes once, goes up.
Good pass.
Draws the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Fake.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, he knew they were all over him. The help came and everything. They're going to put the foul on Jack Cashel, his first of the night, as we thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. First free throw from McLaughlin is good, as today's broadcast is finally brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. The second free throw is good as well. And now here comes Jack Cashel.
Those were the first points that Knox has scored in this third quarter.
Here comes Cashel attacking, brings it back out. He tried to get it to Jay Huerta, and he threw it away. Oh, no, tipped.
Little tip action. Yep. Yeah.
So they are saying it was deflected out by the Redskins. So it will stay Satellite basketball. Haschel to take it out. Sideline out of bounds play right in front of us. Slaps the ball. Here comes the play. He'll kick it backcourt to Logan Turkovich, the junior, and then he gets it to Jack Haschel. Haschel brings it across half court here. Last 50 seconds of the third. Oh, nice hesitation. He makes the move. No good, but
rebound.
Turkovich was there for the putback.
That was good positioning by Logan there, the junior. He knew exactly where he was going and where the ball was going.
Johnson up top, swings it over. Miles McLaughlin takes a bump from Jack Haschel, steps back up. Now he gets it to Kane Weber. Kane will attack. Dump back off to Miles. Pops it from the short corner.
So there you go. Do you see that rhythm there?
That
looked like a
moving without the ball.
Little dribble drive action offense is what it looked like, and they weren't doing that the last couple of possessions. That one did, and they got a basket by their leading scorer.
Last 5 seconds here. Huerta off the glass. No good. Loose ball. Saved by Noah Howard. He gets it inside, and that'll be thrown away, but that's the end of the third quarter. 43-26 is the score. The South Central Satellites lead the Knox Redskins.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back in the launch pad. Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. We go to the fourth quarter, 45-26 as we start the fourth. Brody Grass gets one to go off the glass for the Satellites, and now the Redskins have it here. You're listening to KVB's WKVI. It's Miles McLaughlin driving inside. He lost it, picked up and saved by Kane Weber, and his putback goes, and now the Satellites push it forward. It's Jack Haschel getting inside, and a blocking foul will be called on the Redskins.
It is Jordan's second foul. That was a beautiful drive and attack by Miles McLaughlin, and then a beautiful pass. Getting Weber involved offensively. He hasn't had any points up to that point, up to that time. So it was a good job. Again, a 17-point lead, just chipping away here offensively, which is I think you keep going that dribble drive thing that they were doing, dribble drive motion there, and that looked like they were a little bit in better movement and flow there when they run that. Haschel, I think, hit that first one, and he hits the second one.
47-28. A lot of work to do for the Redskins here for the last 7 minutes of this ball game. The first quarter was all Knox Redskins. Since the second, it's been all Satellites. Almost stolen by Noah Howard. He tips it out of bounds. It'll stay here, Redskin basketball.
I like Noah Howard's game. He does a lot of good things on both ends. He's a junior, and I guarantee he'll get physically stronger, work on his ball handling, and again, he's making things tough for the Redskins defensively as well.
Kane Weber has it. He's blocked shot by Turkovich. The Satellites save it. Noah Howard to Jay Huerta. Here comes Jay. Oh, he's going to pop it. Extended wing. Deep two, no good. Rebounded by Cole Jordan. And Cole will bring it forward for the Redskins. Up to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin skipping around. He's got Jack Haschel on him in the near corner. Finds Kane Weber, top of the key. Now to Miles, short corner, picks up his dribble, dump back off to Cole Jordan. I don't know what I just saw. Then to Chase Fletcher, 3 on the other side of the floor is no good. Rebounded by Jack Cashel. It's been a tough second half for these Redskins, and Hashel sees nothing but space. He attacks, and that's something that I really like to see. When you attack the rim, it doesn't matter if you make it or miss it. You're getting to the line.
Right,
I think that's a huge positive.
And you nailed it, Mitch, because he's gotten to the line a lot. I think he's perfect from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Could be 8 for 8 here. He's a really good free throw shooter with a beautiful touch. Look at that.
First of 2 is good, making it a 20-point ball game. Dayton Yeck will check in for Chase Fletcher, the Redskins. Braden Lautenbach and Clayton Stroud will check in for Logan Turkovitz and Brody Grass. As Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports, call Chad Keener at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build your home today. Second free throw is good as well, 49-28 here. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. The Redskins have it. It's Tegan Johnson, top of the key. A lot of space. Gets it over near side. This is Miles McLaughlin, back to Kane Weber, then over to Cole Jordan. Cole, back to Tegan Johnson. Tegan, hand off to Kane Weber. Weber.
Right, they're giving him so much space.
Looks like a zone here from the Satellites, Jay.
I think
it's man. It's man.
They're just sagging off Weber so much, and there he goes with the three-point shot.
Kane Weber pops the 3, no good. He had a lot of space, and it's rebounded by Jack Cashel. Here comes Jack, pushing it forward all the way to Clayton Stroud. Here comes Clayton, lob up to Brayton Lautenbach, the alley-oop.
Look at that. I see you, senior, on senior night.
Senior to senior connection here on senior night, 51-28. And Matty Bush just goes, oh my gosh, he's smiling. His face a little red. He can't believe it either. And here is Kane Weber on the other end. Skip pass far corner. It's Miles McLaughlin at too high. And he stepped on the line. He caught it. But when he landed his feet on the floor, his foot hit the sideline.
Look at Braden still smiling after that. He's looking at Coach Bush. And he's just like, all right, young fellas, enjoy that moment. Enjoy that. They'll remember that.
Oh, yeah. Senior night, man.
Remember back in 25. Look at that.
Big 3. Clayton Stroud for 3. And he liked that one. Big 3 by Clayton Stroud. 54-28 is the score here.
Wow, this really exploded, Mitch. I mean, heck, it was 24-22.
Now another shot by the Redskins is missed, and it's rebounded by Jay Huerta. Here comes Jay. Back to Jack Cashel, attacking, and a foul will be called.
That was a good placement there by Yak, really sacrificing his body there, getting in front of that driver.
That big shot by Clayton, or that big alley-oop from Clayton Stroud to Braden Lautenbach, and then the 3 by Clayton Stroud. Those are 2 plays we'll have to remember.
Got it. I'm beating you.
Kane Weber up top of the key. The Redskins trail 54-28 here. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. The Satellites are having their way. And now it's near corner. Miles McLaughlin drives baseline, tried to dump off to Kane Weber. He saves it back to Dayton Yeck, far corner. Dayton. Then back to Kane Weber, attacks, gets in, 10 feet out, no good, and it's rebounded by Noah Howard up to Jay Huerta. Here comes Jay, trailing defender. Oh my gosh, Euro off the glass. Jay Huerta, oh man.
Mitch, I really like this South Central team. I mean, they have so many weapons. I mean, they have a lot of guys that play well together.
This would be a good game against Winamac.
Yeah, I mean, they don't play each other, and they won't in sectionals either. So, but yeah, they kind of similar.
Yeah, they do.
Similar play.
Kane Weber on the inside, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Clayton Stroud. Here comes Clayton pushing the tempo, crossing the timeline, gets inside. Oh my goodness, no. Acrobatic finish, can't go. Rebounded by Dayton Yeck. He then gets it to number 13, Easton Carbine, the sophomore who checked in a few moments ago for the Redskins. Inside to Kane Weber's no good. Rebounded by Jay Huerta. What a pass to Noah Howard. Oh, man.
Look at that. Good for them.
And head coach Jason Breeden wants to stop the bleeding. 58-28. A 30-point lead for the Satellites. The first quarter was a completely different tale, and I think that woke the Satellites up, Jay.
Sure did. I mean, like I mentioned, Mitch, It was 24-22. South Central, they were up by 2 points. And it was actually, I do believe, 22-21. Knox was ahead. And then South Central hit that three. And now it's 58-28. It's South Central. I tell you what, I don't know what happened inside that huddle or whatever. They really did something, Coach Bush. And this is a smart team. I'm sure South Central's like, okay, this ain't gonna happen today. Yeah. And they really turned on that switch. Goodness.
Well, Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop. Recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. If you're sitting at home and hearing the music, we hope it's making you feel like you are here in the launch pad with us.
I mean, that's a good band. That was pretty good music there.
Mr. Scheck does a great job with the pep band.
Look at him with the
He's
red
got the
blazer.
red blazer. He's looking sharp.
It's shiny, too.
They put on a show here at South Central.
I've always loved coming to
loose
gym.
ball on the floor I have as well.
Yeah.
And it's picked up by Clayton Strauss, so a steal by the Satellites out of the timeout for the Redskins. Everything just went wrong for them since the second. Braden Loudenbach. Senior night!
Give it to the young fella!
Clayton Strauss is jumping up and down.
Look at that joy.
Throws 3 fingers in the air.
See, this is why we do it. This is why we do stuff like that. Again, large lead, didn't really need it, and there he goes.
There he goes. So Luke Loudenbach will come in for Braden Loudenbach on senior night. The whole place is going nuts. Wow. Braden was so excited. Big three, top of the key. Oh, man. And then now Clayton Stroud will check out. Hunter Luke will come in, the sophomore. And there's our Tyler Roth, WKVI Athlete of the Week on senior night. Clayton Stroud taking his seat, getting a standing ovation as we're orbiting here in the launch pad.
Well deserved.
Oh, man.
They both had some pretty good games, and just a great way to, heck, they're going to remember that.
They're going to remember that. I'm going to remember it. Oh, nice move. Chase Fletcher. He couldn't get it to go.
Tough.
And now here is Jay Huerta. Chase. Dip, dodge, duck, dive. He did about everything to get away from the Redskins. He couldn't finish it. Now here's a deep three. Wow. Jay Huerta, top of the key. Just pouring a little salt on the wound now here. Under 2 to go in the fourth.
That was their 10th three of the night, South Central. 10 threes as a team. That's
here's Bryson Vanice driving baseline for the Redskins. He runs into Luke Loudenbach, but he's still able to get it to go off the glass. 64-30 here. 90 seconds to go in the ball game, and Matty Bush will call the timeout for some subs.
Yeah, that was a pretty good take by the freshman. I mean, again, like we mentioned, Mitch, Knox, they have a pretty young team. I mean, I know they have Fletcher in there. He's pretty young, and Brayson, who just drove it, who has some fabulous hair. A little fro going there. I absolutely love it. I mean, this is a very young team, and they'll continue to grow. Same thing with Cale Jordan. And second year underneath Coach Braden, they'll have good things.
Inside was blocked by the Redskins. Now it's saved by number 3, Hunter Luke. And he gets it over to number 10. That is Seth Schroeder.
Oh, underneath. Ooh.
Now Luke Loudenbach has it. Back up top of the key. 3 on the way from number 10. That is not Rylan Rondo, though. I know Rylan, and that is not Rylan Rondo, number 10. So maybe Ken Martinez, potentially from the JV.
Oh, there he is again. We better get his name right.
3 far corner, no good. Overshot it. And the Redskins come up with it. Here comes Dayton Yeck now. Last 40 seconds of the ball game. Near corner. Deep 2 from number 13, Easton Carbine is no good. And then I look down, who finished it?
That was the freshman, Vanice.
So Bryson Vanice gets the putback to go. And I think head coach Matty Bush is saying, just go ahead and hold this here. It's 64-32. The Satellites will end up beating the Knox Redskins as Chase Fletcher steals it from behind, but it goes out of bounds. Poked it out, I should say. That clock keeps on running because it's over the limit. I always forget about that rule.
Yeah, I mean.
So that will be the end of the ball game. The South Central Satellites beat the Knox Redskins on senior night, 64-32. A big win for South Central. The Redskins got the start they wanted. They just didn't get the finish they wanted. So we'll come back. We'll talk about this in our Collins Insurance post-game show. As L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports, they are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Reynolds Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. Finally, Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. Take a break, come back. Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, coming up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
64-32 is the final as the South Central Satellites beat the Knox Redskins on their senior night. Huge win and an impressive performance. We bring in our sports analyst Justin Rupp to break this game down. Man, I'll tell you what, at halftime I didn't think it'd be this score at the end. The Satellites just blew up.
They did, and they did it in a great moment. I think they blew up in the second quarter.
Yeah, it just carried over.
And just kept going and did not stop. And, again, they really turned it on defensively. You know, props to the South Central's defense and the coaching staff for adjusting to what they needed to fix after that first quarter. Again, Yek going off in that first quarter with 4 threes really forced South Central to contain him a little bit more, knowing where he's at, and of course still focusing on Miles,
right,
making sure he doesn't do his thing. But defensively, I think it was really South Central's game. I mean, they held them to 10. They held Knox at 10 points overall in that second half, which is really incredible. So it's it was 4 points in the third, and then 4 points in the third and 6 in the fourth. So defensively, South Central had a really good game, but Knox, they averaged about 35 points per game, so it kept them, they kept them under their average. And again, they didn't have Knox. They just the whole second half and the whole after that second quarter just got them out of their rhythm.
Yeah,
there was no flow after that first quarter.
Almost like they were surprised.
Yeah,
that they had the quarter they had.
And again, I don't feel like Yek had a shot off in the second half. I think they contained him.
They did,
and they really made sure that Miles, they forced him left, and they didn't want things to go. And it made everything uncomfortable for him when he drove hard to the basket. So, I mean, again, defensively, really good performance for the Satellites.
Let's talk about some leaders on the stat leaderboard for us tonight.
Absolutely.
Who stands out?
Unofficially score. I mean, I have Noah Howard. He had himself a game. He had 4 threes as well. just really did special things. Passing the ball, too. He had some really good passes, really good drives to the basket. He had a really good performance, and I really like this Jack Haschel. He is good. He does some. Two lefties right there, Haschel and Howard. There, he has some good drives to the basket. When he gets to the free throw line, they go in. I looked. It's probably not correct. He is because it says 69% from the free throw line on the year. He was 8 for 8 tonight.
Yeah.
When he got to the free throw tonight, they went in. So he did a really good job in that point too. And then of course Jay Huerta.
Where? Say where? Huerta. There you go.
He's good. He's fun to watch too.
He is. He's a swingman.
He is their leading scorer. He had 13 points, and he did really special things with the ball in his hands as well. Passing the ball, getting other teammates involved, getting the seniors, what they do there, and getting them recognized. Just overall really good performance. And again, it's not like I don't feel like in the first quarter they played bad.
No,
it was just like Knox
just came out and punched him in the mouth.
And what they needed to do, but they needed to continue that, and that's what didn't happen for Knox.
And the Satellites responded.
And I think we can say that. It's safe to say that, right? Heck, they did a heck of a job really answering after that first quarter, really closing the doors for Knox, making sure nothing happens here on senior night.
Well, we have our Stark County Co-op play of the game up next. We hope to catch word with maybe both of our head coaches. We always offer that if they feel the need or want to come up and talk to us. So we hope we at least talk with head coach Matty Bush of the South Central Satellites of this big win. But our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next here in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
Well, as we land from our orbit here at the launch pad, the Satellites win. I just love coming here so I can say that.
Yeah, you've said it a lot, so you enjoy saying that.
I don't get to come here every time. But a big win for the South Central Satellites. We now have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the South Central Satellites off their big win. It is Matty Bush. The Redskins, we said they came out and they just got hot. They kind of punched you guys in the mouth, but you guys responded.
We did, and we have we've done a little bit of this year where we've gotten off to some slow starts when we've had to battle our way back. The other night we lost to Washington Township by 2. Well, we got down 22-9, and then after that we won every quarter, but it wasn't enough. We still lost. And tonight it was the same thing. I told our guys, I said, we got to stop digging ourselves a hole.
Yeah.
I think we got down 8 points or something early, 18-10, 19-10, and we got to dig ourselves out. And when we play really well, when we play hard, good defense like we did in the second half, I think we're a really good basketball team. But we have to give that effort to do that. And we did in the second half tonight. We played great, but it was all fueled by our defense, getting steals, getting stops. We took 2 charges in the first 2 minutes of the second half, and I think that really pushed us into what the final score ended up being.
Yes, help us out here. You saw that last connection there with the seniors, little alley hoop right there. I'm sure that
we saw you laughing.
Yeah, what were you thinking there? Like, good for you, young fellas.
Yeah, our guys. We don't have exactly dunking type athletes on our team, and the guys are always trying to dunk at practice, and we're like, "What are you doing? Go shoot a 3. That's worth an extra point. What are we trying to dunk? We don't got anybody who can dunk." So we've been telling them, stop throwing lobs, stop trying to dunk. So it was a little ironic that those two got a little alley-oop there at the end. And I love Lala. That's Braden Lautenbach. but he's probably an unlikely alley-oop recipient.
It looked good.
It did look good.
And then he got the confidence, and then him and Clayton hit threes.
They both got their threes.
Perfect timing for you because you were about to check him out to get a standing ovation. So what a way to go out at home.
That was.
Yeah, I was about to take him out, but then they called, a timeout, and he's been wanting to attempt a three for a while. He's like, Coach, just let me get one. Let me get one.
Oh, he got one.
And I said, all right, I'm going to let you get one, but then I'm taking you out, and, he hit it. So
it was a beautiful
he's
shot.
He's going to be asking for another now.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to him about that. I'm going to try to get him to end his career 1-for-1.
I love it.
100%
That's
from
right.
behind the arc. Well, let's see here. We look at your schedule and upcoming. We're here, Coach. You got 2 games to go. 2 road games, conference opponents, Westville and then Morgan Township on the 27th. So you got a big week here.
Yeah. Morgan game got delayed a couple times because of the weather here the last couple weeks. That's where I graduated from, so it'll be nice to go back there. And Westville's a really good basketball team, so we do have a busy week coming up and got to get ourselves ready to go.
Yeah, the draw's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You guys doing anything fun?
Oh, yeah. I'm making cast iron skillet pizzas at my house for the guys.
Oh, I love that.
Boy, that sounds fun.
I actually got a nice little chef's hat that says Chef Matty on top of it, so.
I love that.
This is awesome. Well, and that's part of camaraderie. It's part of building a team. So,
yes.
And that's got to be a lot of fun. Now, are you happy with where you're at here at this portion of the season?
Yeah. I mean, I still, like I said, we need to be better at coming out and doing the stuff that we do right from the start.
Right.
We can't keep getting ourselves down early in games and then having to dig our way out. We've got to be better at starting the game, with the same intensity that we give once we get down.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Coach, I always appreciate you coming up and talking with us. Congratulations on the win tonight, getting the win for your seniors, and we'll chat soon.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
all right,
Coach.
That is head coach of the South Central Satellites, Matty Bush, off their big win over the Knox Redskins tonight, 64-32. We're talking our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Jay, what are you thinking?
I mean, that's why I asked that question. It has to go to that little alley-hoop play there, by little senior connection. Heck, when you grow up playing, I don't know if that's what happened here in this case, but usually when senior night's special, his last time playing with younger guys, but also your last time playing with players that you grew up with, that class. And you could tell those are the only seniors they have, and that connection there, little alley-oop, and I love that background story.
I know. It just helps. So it's got to be our Stark County Co-op play of the game.
That is, and then right after, both
now,
seniors
it was an
got
alley-oop
threes.
off the glass, wasn't it?
No, it was not. I like that, though. Let's change that.
It felt like it. He just threw it up in the air, and then Braden was right there to just cut. He jumped up almost too late.
Yeah, he actually hit the backboard, though, he used the glass when he shot it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he shot it. It was actually a shot that missed off the glass, and then Braden put it back off the glass.
Right, yeah.
So it was an alley-oop off the glass. But that is our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We'll stand by, take a quick break, and come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is coming up next.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch.
Time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Santerre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5 Star.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 Stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, Justin, what are you thinking for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game?
I mean, don't get me wrong. You have their top 3 leading scorers. I mean, Noah Howard had a good game. Jay Huerta had a good game. And Jack Haschel had a good game. I mean, they all had, top points. But it's really special what these seniors did, how they ended out shooting that alley-oop, and then both of them right after that hit those threes.
Yeah.
Then they're not three-point shooters.
Right.
And like Coach said, that was the first 3 that Lautenbach has shot and made in his career, which is a special moment to do it on senior night. It has to be the seniors, Clayton Stroud and Braden Lautenbach there. I mean, I couldn't pick one. Those 2 there, senior night. It was special to watch that, just an excitement and joy they had, and then them leaving that court.
The way they did.
And
in the 3 years that I've been here, senior nights are always special, but there's something about that alley-oop and then both of them getting a 3 right before they're getting checked out to get the standing ovation. It just kind of all – and then the background story behind the 3. He allowed 1 3 all season, and we get to see it. It just was really a special moment. So I got to agree with you. Braden Lautenbach and Clayton Stroud are our Ashley Derrickson 5-star co-players of the game tonight in this big win for the Satellites, 64-32. Now, let's flip sides for the Knox Redskins. What positives do you take away? The start, you take away, hey, we know we can play like this in the first 8 minutes. How can we translate this to the final 3 quarters?
I'll tell you what, that first quarter was very good, very impressive on how they came out and got. And again, they didn't just come out with with no crowd. There was a lot of people here on senior night.
Oh, I know.
And it was a big, props, shout out to South Central Nation for coming out and supporting senior night. But Knox came in, they had a quicker step, I feel like, than South Central.
They did to start, yeah.
And then I loved what I saw out of Dayton Yak. I mean, he got things going and was moving well without the ball, and I felt like Miles, he wasn't getting things done like a lot, but he was doing what he normally does as a playmaker, getting others involved. And I felt like the rebounds were very good for them in that first quarter. So they can do it, Mitch. They have that in them. But again, like I mentioned, this is a very young team.
It is, and I think that it shows their younger guys. Look at the growth we've seen from them this season. They're going to be good here in another season or 2.
I agree. And I feel like even with Weber, he didn't do much tonight. I mean, he had a pretty difficult night, but there was a point where he shot 3 times in a row. There were pretty good shots that he had inside the paint. I mean, he's got good moves. So again, Knox will dissect this film. And I guarantee you, with the coaching staff they have, they will look at the first quarter and be like, "This is glorious, fellas. This is what we need to do." And then they look at the next 3 quarters.
Just the ball movement alone.
Exactly. This is what we don't need to do. Yeah. This is why we got in this hole.
Let's and again, I
felt like their offense was just not in their rhythm and flow. Like I mentioned, almost the whole night. South Central's defense was very good, but I felt like Knox was just stuck in the mud in that whole last 3 quarters.
And it's really a shame because that first quarter was just really, it may have been one of the best quarters the Redskins have been able to put together this season, at least from our standpoint when we've seen.
I mean, it was 18-10. And, again,
18 points in a quarter, that's hard to do.
I know, with them averaging 35.
Yeah, a game.
A game. And, again, there was 4 threes by Yak. But, again, it wasn't just those threes. It's what they did without the ball. And the movement on offense was just really good play.
You couldn't keep up with the rock. It was going everywhere.
Right. And, again, so I guarantee Coach Braden will look at this film, dissect it, show them, teaching point for them heading into sectional time.
Well, KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action this coming Tuesday night to finish off our can you believe we're finishing off our regular season?
That was wild, man. Heck.
We're going to finish off our 2024-2025 regular season as the Culver Cavaliers will be hosting these Knox Redskins. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We'll finish our season with another two of our area teams. Of course, the Knox Redskins they've always been one. We also remind you to join us every weekend throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you missed the Saturday Sports Line today, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Central. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Also, check out my man Justin Ruff on the Winamac Athletic Podcast. A little plug for you there, Jay. Why don't you talk to our listeners about the Winamac Athletic Podcast? And you had me on a couple of weeks ago. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, that was I looked at the ratings, and that was the lowest rating that we had.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I'm not very well liked up here.
I'm absolutely joking. That was a fun one to do, talk about, all the sports there. And the last episode, I had our state qualifier join us, Dallin Gardner. He had himself a heck of a year as a senior in wrestling. So, it's always a fun thing to do and just talk about sports, man. I mean, I feel like every high school team should have their school should have a podcast. It doesn't matter about the size. I mean, just highlighting and spotlighting what these kids do. It's just a fun thing to do, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, he dives deeper at Winamac Athletics. So feel free to check him out. Follow him on all social media platforms at Winamac Athletic Podcast. Also, you're on all platforms to listen to the podcast as well. I got to listen to that on my iTunes podcast. Felt kind of cool.
Yeah, a little official, a little professional.
Very
Yeah,
professional.
I mean, we got Apple and Spotify and YouTube, and they took away TikTok from me. I deleted the app right after I found out.
So you did. Now it's back. You can't unlock it.
Which is fine.
We'll
whatever,
move on. Well, final word from you tonight in this game.
No, a big shout-out again to South Central Nation for coming in and support. Awesome crowd. Again, it's not the biggest gym, but when they pack it, it's
loud.
It's just Indiana basketball.
It reminds you of the
finest.
old days.
And again, a big shout out to Knox too. They brought
traveled
a lot.
well.
They did. Again, 25 minutes away. Heck, why not? Saturday night in Indiana. So big shout out to them and just packing the house here. It was a fun game.
Yeah,
even though it was a 30-point lead, didn't feel like it. I'm kind of sweating a little bit. I got to go put on some.
Kept the jacket on the whole game.
I did. I don't know why. Because I was just so tight.
I
don't want to take this off because I'll elbow this lady behind me.
I know. Well, I appreciate you coming out. I know you're busy.
Love
it.
A
special shout out to your wife, especially for letting you come out and have some fun here on Saturday night.
Heck, she probably enjoys it. Like, get the heck
out of here.
No, I'm joking. With 3 kids, you normally don't do that.
On a Saturday night especially. Yeah. So we appreciate you and your family, Jay, as
Thanks
always.
for having me, Mitch. Love it.
Our final on this one saw the South Central Satellites beat the Knox Redskins 64-32. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball. For our sports analyst, Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT's Shirt Shack. Kankakee Valley REMC. Osborne Advantage Real Estate. Keener Construction. LAP Waste. Sideline Automotive. Howard's Marathon of Winamac. And 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yeah!